I'm feeling good, man. Feeling great, man. You know, it's the best I've felt in a little while. So.
Would you say you're 100%?
Oh yeah, I'm more than that. 150. 150. I remember last time I came up here, I said I was about 90, I think. So I'm 150 now.
Yeah. Was it hard in spring to kind of, you had to be held back a little bit, right? Because maybe you weren't completely ready to do everything?
Yeah, well, you know, it's definitely hard, you know, not being able to compete out there with my brothers, you know, but I was looking at the bigger picture, you know, and as we know, spring ball is, you know, extremely important, you know, trying to develop players in the team and whatnot. But, you know, the ultimate end goal is, you know, wanting to be able to play, you know, that first game. So, and I know that's what we're, you know, trying to do for me, and it was worth it, so, because I feel good right now. So.
When you go through an injury like that, what does that do for a player mentally?
You know, there's a lot of ups and downs. You know, you kind of get down on yourself, like, am I ever going to be the same again, or will I ever run the same speed I ran at? But, you know, it's all a part of, like Coach Fish said, trusting the process. And, you know, with my injury, that's what I did. I trusted the entire process. You know, I bought in, I came in. We had winter breaks. I stayed here the entire 6 weeks. I didn't even go home. So I was trying to do everything I can to get back to my full self.
So when the injury happened right there, what was going through your mind?
It was like, well, season's over, so let's get ready for next season.
So aside from yourself, there's a lot of inexperience at the inside linebacker position. Coach Nansen described it as kind of a work in progress. And you see the development of the group.
Oh, I see the development of the group. We, you know, we excelled extremely, you know, watching, especially, you know, me being one of the older guys in the room and watching those young guys progress from spring until now, like the young guys like Ammon, Malik, Kobe Cage, you know, just watching all of those guys, you know, excel. It's been good. So we're moving in the right step for sure.
Anyone in particular stood out more than the rest?
Ammon and Malik Reed. Yep.
What do you tell those guys about what to expect about college football based on, you know, your previous experience?
I just tell them, you know, treat every play like a full speed play. You know, like you literally can't take any plays off, because the minute you take a play off, you know, an injury might happen, or that's when you might get blindsided or something. So don't take any plays off, because the minute that happens, it's done.
What do you think the biggest difference is from last training camp to this one, just year 2 here at the program?
I think the biggest difference is, you know, Coach Fish, he's taking care of our bodies a lot more. You know, as you know, last year we were running practice pretty long. He kind of cut that in half for us, and, you know, he's kind of, you know, saving our legs and stuff like that. So this is basically, I would say, him keeping our bodies a lot healthier.
What is Coach describe?
How do I describe Coach Nansen? Oh, he's fired up. Intensity, and I love it. He brings juice every day. And he tells us don't be a yo-yo, you know, and what he means by that is don't be a guy who will come in one day and be down, and then a guy who the next day he'll come in with a lot of injury. He says be the same guy every day, and that's what Coach Nansen does. He's the same guy every day. He's going to challenge you every day, too.
And the difference between him and Coach Brown?
The difference, they both had the same exact intensity. You know, Coach Brown, he's a little bit more old school. You know, Coach Nansen's a lot younger, so yeah.
What does Coach Nansen ask out of you as presumably the middle linebacker?
He asked me, you know, basically take control of the defense, you know, and continue to lead the defense as a middle linebacker should. And he wants me, you know, continue to show the young guys the right way to do things, and continue to, you know, excel my game so I can obviously compete at that next level.
That's our time. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to come back to your home state?
You know, I saw what Coach Fish was building out here, and I just really wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to come home, you know, help out Arizona, win some games.
Sure. Was it a difficult decision to leave Wisconsin?
Yeah, it was a pretty difficult decision. You know, I had a good relationship with my coaches out there, but, you know, I just was missing home, man. And as soon as they hired Coach, I wanted to come here out of high school, to be honest, but I didn't know with the old staff. And then as soon as I got Coach Fish, I was like, I want to go play for him. So, yeah.
What was the injuries that were affecting you in the spring? What was holding you back?
So at the end of the spring workouts, I pulled my hamstring, and it kind of lingered into spring ball and never really healed. So it just bothered me the whole break. I never really got to be 100%.
Do you feel like you are now?
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
What strides were you able to make in terms of the off-season conditioning program to get yourself to this point?
Yeah, I made huge strides with T.O. Really, the whole team did. You know, just my strength and my speed. T.O. and the training staff helped me a lot with my hamstring. They corrected my running stance, and so that's went a long way. Helping with my hamstring and just staying healthy.
How frustrating was it in spring to not kind of be in and out of the lineup?
Yeah, it was very frustrating not being able to be healthy and be out there with the boys, you know, and it just made me want to play even more. So, you know, I'm ready to get after it now, fall camp.
What weight are you at right now?
I'm about 230 right now.
Is that the plain weight you want to be at?
Yeah, 230.
Are you training at both spots or one or the other?
I'm at will right now, but I know both, but I'm at will.
What's the potential of this team?
Man, with Coach Nansen and the dudes that we have with me, man, it's the sky, man. Like, I think we could be a really good defense. You know, Coach Nance has been preaching to us this whole offseason about football IQ, you know, playing smarter. I think as a whole unit, everyone's got smarter, and the want is there. Everyone wants it. We just got to go get it now. So, he's a great coach. You know, he's a player's coach. I think he cares about all his guys on a personal level, and he's very intense, like Jerry said. And, you know, he's just a great coach.
You got to play pretty much the whole game against ASU, right? What was that experience like?
It was surreal, man. It was a dream of mine, you know, getting to play against people down north, man. But yeah, it was great. Especially my first start, being able to play against them, you know, put some stats up. It was great, man. Loved it.
Sure. Overall, though, aside from Jerry, there's not a lot of experience in your linebacker room. How do you see the development of that group, given that there's just not a lot of games?
Yeah, Coach Nance Coach Nansen and Coach Aaron have been developing us real well. You know, the young dudes, Ammon, Kobe Cage. We got a Washington transfer, Anthony Ward. He's developing good. So I think we're all on the right track, man. I think everyone just has to keep working and just keep their head down.
As a young player, what have you been able to take away from playing with the Wisconsin coaches and then the last 2 years coaching?
At Wisconsin, I think I definitely developed a level of physicality out there in the Big Ten, and I took that with me here, so that helped a lot. And then, you know, last year with Coach Brown, I got real well blitzing and stuff like that. And then with Coach Nansen, just everything, you know, football IQ, physicality, learning the ins and outs of the game, just focus on the details, all that.
What kind of influence does Jerry have in your game?
Yeah, so me and Jerry had been roommates since I first got here. And, you know, he's helped me since I got here, you know, kind of been like a big bro, I guess, helping me, showing me right from wrong, you know, when I need to get my head on straight. So, yeah.
What was it like to be put on scholarship?
Amazing. I'm so grateful for that moment. My parents definitely were super happy about that, super excited, so it was awesome.
Is this something that you expected or something that you had sort of as a goal for yourself?
Both. So before I committed here, me and Coach Fish talked a little bit. With COVID and situations with scholarships, there was none available. So they asked if I would be able to walk on this first year and then potentially earn a scholarship my second year.
Does that feel like a gamble, though, to do that? You have to bet on yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you have offers from other schools?
Mostly FCS and a few other walk-ons, but no real scholarships.
So what appealed to you about this opportunity compared to other ones that you might have had?
The love the coaches had for me and the want they showed.
Sure. So you were a safety for the most part in high school, is that right?
I was, yes.
Okay, what is the transition been like coming up in coach?
Hard at times, but still a ton of fun. You know, I had to get my run reads a lot better. I took from safety my pass responsibility, so that kind of came easy. But reading the run, reading the lineman, you know, I had to learn that. Came a little hard at times.
What's that process been like?
Good. A lot of film study, a lot of film room, walkthrough, stuff like that.
What weight did you play at in high school, and what is your weight now?
I played 195 to 200, and I'm 212 right now.
And what do you want to be?
225.
25.
Yeah.
And how hard is that to put on that much weight without losing your speed or agility?
It's hard. It's more hard to consume the food because right now I'm currently eating about like 5,500 to 6,000 calories a day just to maintain my weight. So if I want to bump it up, I'll have to bump up a little bit more.
What are those meals?
A job.
Meal prep or?
Meal prep, getting down what I can, bunch of eggs, shakes, everything, anything.
How many eggs at once?
It depends, 4 to 5 in my shakes or just chugging them, you know, here and there.
Coach Hansen said you're playing all three positions.
I am,
So
yes.
that means the Will, the Mike, and the Cat.
And the Sam. We just put in, about a few days ago, we put in a new base for our Sam backers.
Sam is also within the package.
Yes.
What kind of influence has Jerry had on you since you
An amazing influence. He's a big brother, you know. He definitely is an example to us, always helping the young guys and super energetic always.
Who's really stood out to you in terms of the newcomers on the team, the freshmen that weren't here for spring?
Jacob Manu, he's done a great job just in the film room and wanting to learn and asking me questions, asking to watch film, stuff like that.
And you grew up in Phoenix, right?
I did.
What was your perception of the program?
Growing up, I was actually an ASU fan, and then once U of A offered me that walk-on, I became a fan right away. My family did as well, and I had friends and family that also, you know, kind of changed sides.
Did you ever go to any games, ASU Arizona games?
Not U of A. Growing up, I never went to a U of A game.